Okay, so imagine it's February 2026. Looking to the crypto landscape, and the one token that pretty much everyone thought was just a discount coupon for trading fees. It has quietly morphed into the backbone of institutional finance. Today, we're unpacking that massive transformation of the BNB ecosystem.
Yeah.
We're working off this really comprehensive 2026 strategic analysis. It covers everything from the tech architecture to, market valuation.
It's a fascinating evolution, and what really stands out in the research is this idea of pragmatic centralization.
Right.
While everyone else is fighting these ideological battles, BNB seems to have found this very lucrative middle ground.
Exactly. But before we get to the tech, let's talk about the elephant in the room, the regulators. We're in 2026, and Binance is operating under what the sources call a historic monitorship by the DOJ and FinCEN. I mean, they've got Forensic Risk Alliance and Sullivan and Cromwell looking over their shoulder constantly. That sounds terrifying.
It sounds restrictive for sure, but here's where it gets really interesting. The source argues that this intense scrutiny it's actually created a regulatory moat.
A moat?
Think about it. In a world where traditional finance is terrified of hidden risk, who are you going to trust? The Wild West protocol run by anonymous avatars, or the entity that's being audited in real time by the U.S. government?
So instead of scaring money away, the handcuffs actually made Wall Street feel safe enough to come to the party.
Precisely. And the evidence is right there in the numbers. By late 2025, real-world assets, RWAs, on the BNB chain hit over $2 billion.
$2 billion.
We're talking about the integration of BlackRock's BODL fund, tokenized treasuries. You just don't get BlackRock putting that kind of capital on a chain unless they are absolutely certain about the compliance framework.
That is a wild paradox. Government oversight actually fueling crypto growth.
Yeah.
Okay, let's shift gears to the plumbing. The report contrasts BNB with Ethereum and Solana.
Right.
Ethereum is all about pure decentralization. Solana's the speed demon. Where does BNB fit?
It sits in a lane they're calling pragmatic centralization. The network isn't trying to have tens of thousands of validators like Ethereum. In early 2026, they're running with about 41 active validators.
41. That sounds tiny compared to the others.
Yeah.
Crypto purists would call that a database, not a blockchain.
They would, but it's a deliberate trade-off. By accepting fewer validators, they ensure speed and stability.
Yeah.
The stats from 2025 are pretty incredible. 0 downtime.
Not a single second.
Not one, and that's while processing 5 trillion gas per day.
0 downtime is a huge selling point if you're a bank.
It's everything, and they're not stopping there. The roadmap shows a move from Geth clients to Rundeath. For anyone not super technical, that just means rebuilding the engine in the Rust programming language to be hyper-efficient.
Okay.
They're aiming for a next-generation trading chain that can handle 1 million transactions per second. It's built for high-frequency trading, not just holding tokens.
Speaking of holding tokens, let's get to the part that hits the wallet. The economics here are wild. The report calls the auto-burn mechanism an aha moment.
It really is the engine behind the value. BNB has this deflationary policy where they're systematically destroying the supply to reach a final target of 100 million tokens.
And the numbers are?
In the first quarter of 2026 alone, the protocol burned $1.27 billion worth of BNB.
They vaporized over $1 billion in 3 months. That creates some serious scarcity. But it isn't just about the burning, right? The report describes BNB as a sort of VIP pass.
Yes, and this is crucial for you to understand. It isn't just an asset you hold hoping the number goes up. It's a yield generator. The data from 2025 shows that a passive holder with just 10 BNB earned about $715 through things like Launch Pool and Megadrop.
That's pretty decent passive income. But wait, I saw the number for active traders.
And that's where the disparity is just huge. Active traders using the Alpha Rewards program, so incentives for trading volume, they netted over $11,000 on that same 10 BNB holding.
Wow. So the ecosystem effectively pays you to stay active and loyal.
It creates a flywheel. The supply shrinks because of the burn, while the yields incentivize you to never sell. It decouples the value from simple retail speculation and ties it to the velocity of money on the chain.
So what does this all mean for you? It really looks like BNB has successfully pivoted. It's no longer just about, buying dog coins. It's a regulated, deflationary settlement layer that is actively courting the biggest financial institutions in the world.
Which raises a provocative question for the future, though. If pragmatic centralization offers 0 downtime, massive throughput, and the trust of institutions like BlackRock,
Right.
Does the original crypto ideal of total decentralization actually matter for the future of global finance? Or is this hybrid model simply the winning evolution?
Something to chew on. Thanks for diving in with us.